Hello, everybody. I'm Laura McGuire, Creative Memories Advisor from Cranston, Rhode Island. And I today want to show you the album that I created. I did create it right away after the trip, but I needed to do some journaling, and I wanted to show it at my National Scrapbook Day weekend, which was last weekend. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just flip through this and show you what I did. This was done, of course, with the recipe template, and I just did part of it, and I thought it came out okay. And I used some peekaboo pockets this was Diane Lampert's little postcard that she sent, and this is the box that our room gift came in. And then this is my husband and I on our way. We drove from Rhode Island to JFK Airport in New York, and we had to go through Connecticut, and my daughter's place of business where she works is in Connecticut, and we were right near there, so we decided to go by and see what it looked like. She works remotely in Rhode Island, but that's the company that she works for. Here's our boarding passes, and we're on the plane, and we're ready to go. We had a nice room, had an obstructed view, but we didn't mind that. We still were able to see the bay and people walking, and it was just really great. The sunsets were beautiful, and I decided I didn't want to do 5 or 10 pages just of sunsets. We did take pictures of them, and they were beautiful. So we learned this particular illusion page at the Advisor Only event in Maine, and I decided this would be a good way to showcase the sunsets. And the pelicans on the rocks. And then I did take a video of them feeding, and where they went head first into the water. It was so cool. And this we watched Amazing Race, and they had a challenge where they had to put flags, the colorful flags, in order. Some birds that we saw that were a little different, and the food trucks that were on the beach was so good. Here's the colorful flags. I took a screenshot of the activities at the hotel, and I didn't do any of them, but I wish that I had gone to the guacamole one and when they made the bracelets. But I had a great time. Didn't matter. Some things I didn't do, some things I did do. My husband in the water, in the ocean, I took pictures of him, and he had a good time. He was glad he went. The Mojito Lounge and the lobby, Sky Bar, that's where the meet and greet was, and then the shows. We took pictures of the shows. This was the first night, the fire show, and our excursion. We did go on an excursion. And this is Salvador. He was our tour guide. Took us through the Malecon. And then she was amazing with the balancing the rocks. And we did go into the Our Lady of Guadalupe church. We had a tour of a coffee place, and we got some free samples. They were little, but it wasn't bad. And then we also got some free samples at the tequila place and had lunch there. We thought this was an interesting sign, so I took a picture of it in case of an earthquake. So I just kind of put that in. And then that's Devil's Rock that we saw on our tour. And there was a Mexican show. This is not me. I think this is my roommate, but I'm not sure. I took that off of Facebook, so I thought it was her, but it might not be, so might have to switch that picture out. And then the Water and Light show. And that was so good. and it was like, it reminded me of Cirque du Soleil. And the final night, that the beach party was amazing. And my husband was happy to be able to go. He's a lot more sociable than I am, and so he made some good friends there. And then these are our boarding passes to go home. And finally, our drive home. This is probably in the airport. And then our drive home, and my daughter was waiting up for us. We got home at like 2:30 in the morning. She was at her home texting us. So I had to take a picture of the sign that we were almost home. And that's it. That's my book. Thanks for watching.